let's take a look at the brand new addition to the Insta360 family, the Flow 2 smartphone gimbal. You know, for me, a good gimbal isn't just a fancy camera accessory. It's that tool that actually helps you get the shot, capture the moments you care about without the stress, because God knows, gimbals can be really fiddly and overcomplicated if you choose the wrong one. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know I have a bit of history with Insta360's Flow series. I took the original Flow with me on my trip to Japan, and it was an absolute game changer for filming my travelogues. Just made everything so much smoother and easier. So when Insta360 dropped the latest in the series, the Insta360 Flow 2, I was genuinely excited to get my hands on it. Thanks to Insta360 for sending me an AI tracker kit containing the Flow 2 to try out. This isn't a deep dive review just yet, but a first look, a first impressions. Is this the evolution of my beloved travel companion? Let's unfold it and find out. The first thing you notice, it keeps that signature trick, the all-in-one design. You just unfold it and bingo, you've got your gimbal ready to go. But it's more than just stabilization. Hidden right here in the handle is a built-in selfie stick, great for getting higher or lower angles or just fitting more in the frame. And the handle itself, it splits out into a surprisingly stable built-in tripod. Honestly, having these integrated is huge. It means one less thing to remember to pack, one less thing to set up. And Insta360 says the tripod's been beefed up too with stronger materials. Oh, and it works well with this throw pod from Insta360 too. When you're done, it just folds right back up into this compact package. You can genuinely slip this into a jacket pocket or a small bag. It's designed to just grab and go. And speaking of going, it's got up to 10 hours of battery life, which is solid. But even better, it can act as an emergency power bank for your phone. If you're low on juice, just plug in, and they say it can give you a decent bump in battery life on your phone, which is a massive peace of mind when you're out shooting. And I know this from experience that it works well. I use this functionality a lot when shooting a ton of footage on that trip to Japan. Getting started is super quick too. If you're on iPhone or Android, you can use NFC one-tap shoot. Just tap your phone to the gimbal and it opens the Insta360 app's shooting page. Android users even get an instant shooting feature that launches your native camera just by unfolding it after that initial pairing. It's about making it as effortless as possible to capture the moment. Okay, let's get into why I think the Flow 2 could be perfect for you. Whether you're traveling, capturing daily moments, or looking to shoot more stylish content on your phone, the Flow 2 is a perfect entry-level tool, I think. It's super easy to film with this thing. Smart remote, AI tracking, the works. You can just focus on what's happening. Now, at its core, this is a 3-axis gimbal, and the upgraded 3-axis stabilization here is designed to iron out those shakes. Whether you're walking, trying to film a pet running around, or zooming in, it aims to keep your footage looking smooth and professional without you having to think about keeping perfectly steady. But where the Insta360 gimbal really shines, and something I relied on heavily in Japan, is the tracking. The Flow 2 comes with Deep Track 4.0, and this is where things get really interesting for solo creators or anyone who wants to be in the shot. This isn't just basic face tracking, it's smarter and more versatile. Insta360 talks about active zoom tracking, apparently unique to Flow gimbals, that can track fast-moving subjects even if you're zoomed in way up to 15 times on supported phones. Think trying to get a clear shot of a performance or a sports game from the back without everything looking wobbly or losing your subject. There's multi-person tracking too, which is brilliant. It keeps your whole group centered, so if you're vlogging with friends or family, everyone stays in the frame effortlessly. And for nailing composition, they have a pro framing grid. Just tap a spot based on the golden ratio and it keeps your subject right there while tracking. It's like having a built-in composition assistant. Plus, it's better at person re-identification if someone gets blocked, and they've even improved animal tracking for your furry or not so furry friends. Now this Deep Track 4.0 is about making sure your subject is always in focus and well composed, even when you're the one operating the camera. And they also make solo shooting even easier with gesture control. Just raise your hand and it starts or stops tracking and recording. Perfect for getting those selfies or group shots where no one else is around to press the button. But you can even use a second phone as a smartphone remote controller to see your shot and control the gimbal from a distance. Great for setting up those more complex shots, and if you want to hand over control of the gimbal to someone else in your group for a short while. And yes, if you're an Apple Watch user, you can control it from your wrist too. The Insta360 app also gives you access to some cool creative shots with just a tap. We're talking 360-degree panoramas and also dynamic motion time lapses or time shifts. For iPhone users, there's even support for Dolby Vision and Apple ProRes codecs right in the app for higher quality footage and more flexibility in editing. But what about this AI tracker? This is a relatively new accessory which came out shortly after the Flow 2 Pro was released. More on the Flow 2 Pro in just a bit, but sticking to the tracker for a moment, this really expands what the Flow 2 can do. So who should actually look at adding this AI tracker to their setup? It's a great add-on if you're someone who wants to use tracking features in third-party apps. This is key, especially for Android users or if you film in apps other than Insta360s. It's also great if you need gesture control to start recording in those other apps without touching your phone. Yes, in those third-party apps. And if you often shoot in low light and you need a built-in fill light, this tracker has adjustable brightness in that fill light and color temperatures built right in. So yeah, think short-form video creators, live streamers or vloggers who film action or need hands-free tracking for video calls or casual recording in different apps. If that sounds like you, the AI tracker could be a solid addition to your kit. You can also get better audio than just using your smartphone mic by getting the receiver bundle with the Mic Air from Insta360. However, I do wish they'd kept the cold shoe in the gimbal design from the original Flow. I like that a lot and used it a lot for a mic receiver and cable connection like with my Rode Wireless Pro. Now I think the Flow 2 really builds on what made the original great overall though, packing in those smart tracking features and the handy all-in-one design. It feels like a fantastic tool for making mobile video creation effortless. For advanced features and bigger budgets, check out the Flow 2 Pro. It's like a Flow 2 but better. Design upgrades like the tracking ring light, selfie mirror, 360 pan tracking, and transparent casing design. For iPhone users, the Flow 2 Pro also has an additional and very useful feature, support for Apple's native subject tracking. This is only available on the Flow 2 Pro. I've already done a video breaking down all the key features. You should go and watch that one right now.